Hola.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Let's hope that the echo is gone. Oh my God, it was driving me nuts toward the end of that session. But okay, Eric. Uh, hello again. Do you want to talk about Puerto Rico or deception? We can't do both, of course. I figure we
He
would.
said, aren't they one and the same?
Well, there could be some truth to that for sure.
There
What
could
do you say?
be. Let's go with deception, he says.
Okay. All right. These are pretty much from other blog members. So first, let's talk about from deception in regards to in the setting of a relationship. Is deception immoral?
When you look at deception and you use the 10 commandments as your guide,
Okay.
thou shalt not lie. I don't know. Is that a 10 commandment, Eric? Thou shalt not lie.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but he's using it, and now it becomes the 11th one if there ain't one. But he's saying from a moral perspective, of course, it's a lie. So it is a moral thing. Again, the caveat here is, what are we going to say? Soul contract.
That's true. I mean, well, why do people lie? Why do people deceive each other in relationships? What's some of the common reasons?
Well, number
Including
one,
why they would do that from a spiritual contract basis.
well, because they're immature souls and they don't understand that, the consequences for a soul when it doesn't face up to what it needs to face up to. There are different levels of souls. Souls come in as infants, as immature, as middle age, just like we do people. And so the evolution of the soul, really has a lot to do with how we play out, how we're here. So if I'm chronologically 55 right now, but I incarnated into an immature soul, I'm going to handle things much differently than an aged soul. Like we've heard the term old soul.
Right.
It's a thing. Immature soul is another thing. So there are different levels of coming in at souls for souls. So go ahead.
Well, couldn't you agree with another soul before incarnating that, hey, look, I'm going to deceive you because you want to learn about trust? Or the other person says, hey, I want to learn about trusting. So can you come down with me in this life? Come down, whatever. It's not really down.
Yeah.
And deceive me.
Well, Eric says, what a better way to learn about trust than from a liar?
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
like a soul could say, I want to learn about forgiveness. Will you be my partner and incarnate with me and betray me?
And wait, I want to learn about forgiveness. So we're going to incarnate. You're going to murder my son,
Yeah.
and I'm going to learn about forgiveness. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That is, you can absolutely learn about it. Deception, and it is about the contract thing, and it is about lies being immoral. He said, here's the thing: where he is, there is no right or wrong or good or bad. There just is. And everything we do here on this earth puts us on a path. He goes, you could be going this way one minute, you make another decision and you're going this way. He goes, but there's no right or wrong. That's called judgment. That's called people judging where we should be. He goes, you should yourself. You're shoulding all over yourself. Why should you? What's the basis of should? Now he's going back to morals. Anything, so take a lie, for example, he says. A lie is a very low vibrating energy.
Yeah.
Right? Do we want to vibrate low because we go, ugh, it feels yucky, you don't feel good? Talk about those cancer cells in us, activating all of that yucky, ooky stuff in us when we vibrate low.
Yeah.
Why would I want to lie? Right? So for us to lie, so morally, it's a moral choice to tell a lie, and we have free will. And this is big because he says we can use free will. I could lie to you if I want, and I couple it with free choice, but free choice must be anchored in morality.
That's right. But yeah, I don't believe there is a good or bad or right or wrong. Everything is an experience, and we're here to experience. Everything is a lesson. But is there ever a time where it's okay to lie to someone?
He's just saying it's really not cool to lie, ever.
Well, what if somebody says, do I look fat in this dress?
He said, but why would you need to lie if you can frame it in love?
Okay, well, how would you answer that question?
You look fluffy and you look beautiful.
Fluffy is such a wonderful euphemism.
It's what I am. I'm fluffy. I love it. I'm so.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so really, there's no instance where it's
It can't be justified.
okay. There's no justification for lying. It's
He
so
said,
hard
now,
when we're talking about no right or wrong. It's
the human
hard.
being, the human mind will want to find a way to justify a lie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because we look for evidence to support what we're believing up here. And some people are such good liars, they believe it. And then all of a sudden, guess what? They're shopping for support on the lie. And they're looking for it. And he's like, you know what? Go ahead, lie if you want. But there is a time and a place to pay the piper.
Oh yeah, what do you mean?
Karma.
Karma, yeah. Well, you said there's no karma. Are you talking about that you can get cancer and other conditions because of the low vibration?
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
Life lessons better than the word. I don't really like the word karma. I like life lessons, because it just exchange of energy. I like that.
Okay.
If I give you heavy negative lying energy, guess what I'm going to get back?
Yeah, more of the same.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I'm reading this person's. Is it okay when someone feels they are protecting the person? If you use a lie to protect someone, is that okay?
Number one, he says, it's like you think you're taking a bullet for somebody by jumping in front of them and protecting them. But guess what you're really doing? I'm going to say it. You're fucking up their contract.
All right. So what if somebody tears down your door and said, "Where's your son?" And he's hiding in the closet, but you said, "Oh, he just went out to play." Or he's at his friend's house. That's a lie that would save the son's
save a life, right? Essentially save a life. So we as human beings would say, oh, it's about saving a life. But it's a lie. He said you can't get away from the fact that it's a lie. He's like this. There is no little lie, and then there's no big lie. Every energy that is a lie is the same energy.
Okay.
So he's saying, he understands where we're coming from because I get it. I would, if my son if thugs were after my son and he were in the closet, I would damn sure send him out the other way.
Yeah, of course. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
But that's protection.
Yeah.
And as a mother, that's protection. And I'm willing to stand up and cross the moral line for that. It's a matter of, it's free will and free choice. Right. So I can't cross the line. But then again, it's down the road. What am I going to pay for that? Or not pay for it. That seems too harsh. Like, what's the exchange? He's saying, what's the exchange for that?
It's true.
So Junior's hiding in the closet from the thug. Why is Junior hiding in the closet from the thug?
Because he heard him beating down. The mom said, "Hey, go hide."
So why is the thug beating down the door? Erik is saying he's drilling into it because each circumstance is different. If Junior was on the corner selling crack and he bought into the thug's territory and the thug,
right. That's a whole it can be complicated.
If Junior saw the thug shoot somebody in cold blood, that's another. So he's actually saying there's different levels of why you would lie, but it's all a lie. So you can't get around the fact that it's a lie.
All right. What about just having the mindset that you are going to lie only if it benefits the greater good? Of course, that's an opinion. If it's for or against the greater good, so that muddies the water, so to speak.
Yes, he said it's subjective.
Okay.
It's subjective.
Well, God dang it! I already told my kids there's such thing as Santa Claus.
Where's Easton?
And they believed it. They believed it through part of middle school. It's really sad. Oh, I was so good at lying, man. I had them going. I had the hotline. I would be in my room. I knew that they were overhearing, talking to Santa. Oh, it was amazing. All right.
Beautiful light energy, though. That's a loving energy. But again, it was a lie.
I know. But there is such thing as Santa Claus, isn't there? Are there still better?
I'm sure as hell hope so.
Yeah. Okay. If you know someone's being deceived, should you tell them?
he's turning it around to you. Hey, Mom, is not telling them a lie?
Yeah, it would be telling a lie of omission. Not
So,
so yeah, okay, but you tell them.
right. Right. There's no levels. Remember, there's no levels. If I saw your husband out with somebody and he was cozying up somewhere and I knew it, and you had me over for dinner and I'm sitting there looking at your husband, and you bet that energy's going to eat at me.
I know.
So guess what? We're going to have a little one-on-one, me and you. And
I believe it. I totally agree with that too.
Yeah.
Well, would you talk to that person first, the deceiver?
Well, this is a personal choice, he said. And I'm going, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think I would too.
I'd probably walk over in the restaurant and going, hello, what the hell?
I would do that too.
I'd be one of those with this head thing going around.
Oh, really? Is it wrong not to tell them if the deceiver is a friend? No. I know. Even if the deceiver is a friend, then,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference.
Mm-mm.
Not how do you cope with keeping the knowledge? How do you cope with keeping the knowledge of the deception a secret? I think it'd be very difficult, and that low vibrational energy would create all sorts of conditions and diseases that would.
You get cancer. That's what you do. You get cancer. It eats away at you. Literally.
Yeah. Emotional honesty, man, to yourself and others. Emotional honesty. Period.
Listen, when he said you want the ultimate freedom, Erik says, start living the truth. And personal truth is different than universal truth. A personal truth for me might not be a personal truth for you, but it's my personal truth and I get to live it. A universal truth is the tide goes out and the tide comes in.
Right.
There are universal truths that we cannot change.
Right.
Personal truths we can.
Yeah, and they're different for different.
Yes, everybody's are different.
All right, here's some from a government standpoint. Government deception. Is it okay for the government to deceive people? If so, when is it okay?
No, he says absolutely not. They don't have a different standard than we do.
Yeah. Well, is there a lot of deception going on in the government?
Hell yeah.
I bet.
Hell yeah.
Do they think, is it for nefarious reasons, or is it because they feel like they're protecting us?
It's because they're pompous, narcissistic assholes. And in number one, and number two, you want to talk deception. Three letters, JFK. I mean, let's be real here. Another 3 letters, CIA.
Yes.
You know,
there's all sorts of 3 NSA, IRS, all those 3-letter words.
He's saying
they're better than 3-letter words.
He's saying I could go out in the yard, Mom, put a bunch of dog shit in a box, put a lid on it, wrap it up real pretty with a bow and give it to you for Christmas. There's still dog shit in the box. Yeah. It's not, the government is wrapping the dog shit up pretty.
Why? Is it because they empower it for fame, money?
It's to save face. They said it in the name of protection, okay? In the name of protection. But whose protection? He's saying, whose protection? Who is ultimately being protected? I don't feel safe. Is it you or me walking around? I don't know. Who's protected?
The government.
This gets him and I, like, we have these conversations and it just like riles us up. Like, it's frustrating.
For example, I'm sure they know so much more about the existence of aliens, but they're not telling us. Why would that be?
Well, again, here's the thing. It's like, how can we say this? It's too far-fetched for the human mind to wrap around. And Erik's saying there's no benefit from that being a thing.
Are they afraid people will panic? And can't?
He said they won't tell us because there's no benefit.
Well, that's what
Yeah. I want to know why. I'm diabetic. I want to know why in the hell they're not finding a cure for diabetes. Do you know why they're not finding a cure for diabetes? Do you ever see every other commercial for a diabetic medicine?
Yeah, there's probably a cure for everything, but they got big pharma in their pocket, and they
There you
want,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
You got it. There is a cure for everything. Erik said there is a cure for everything. Everything. Because everything has an opposite.
Yeah, and apparently they had the technology for infinite energy, but they're withholding that because
no money in it.
There's no money in it. That's right.
Mm-hmm. He said it all boils down, and he said, talk about the biggest lie of all is money. It's just bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, can you name a major event in which they are being deceptive now? Are you getting echo?
I kind of hear it, yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
A major event which there is deception going on now.
Right.
Oh, Erik is telling me there's still deception from 9/11.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we talked about that. That's true.
Yeah, there's still deception, 9/11. Right now, the thing, North Korea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's saying there's just a lot of deception around North Korea. It's, think about it. The worst thing people can do is turn on the news, but yet he doesn't want to create an ignorant society. But you know what? The lens we see the news through is so fucking dirty. Excuse me. That was me, not Erik. It's so grimy, dirty, filthy. The lens is horrific. He's saying one of the things he's here to do is to clean the lens off, to shine the lens so people can see the truth. And the truth isn't about panic and fear. When you understand that the worst possible thing that could happen to you, and we would all agree it would be death, that it's really not the worst possible thing.
Yeah.
You're all going to chill the hell out.
Really.
So what do you feel? I used to laugh because I public speak and I was terrified. And people used to say, oh, most people are terrified of public speaking than they are of death. Why wouldn't I was scared of death. And then, I learned what death is.
Yeah.
So what are you going to blow me up? Well, okay. But people need to get there because we're trained. We are teased. We cut our teeth on fear.
Yeah.
Right? We cut our teeth on fear. Oh my God, don't put that in your mouth. Oh my God, don't fall down. Don't touch the stove. Right?
Yeah.
That's what we do. And he's saying,
we do it once. But
right,
I'm
exactly.
not running out into traffic. I wouldn't say, okay, you'll learn when the tire treads up and down your back, and that's your logical for you.
Well, he's saying there has to be rules for safety, for a certain reason. And, up until a child's about 7, he says, they have no filter. There's no veil. They're just like, look at the, and so our job as the adult is to protect and keep that soul safe. It's our job.
Right. And I think the media be one of the most deceptive section in our society. Right? The government. They're horrible. And they used to be more, less, for example. But now they just have an agenda, a constant agenda. And they will feed us what they want to know only.
You know what he's saying? This is Erik. He's being very graphic. He's saying whoever penis is bigger gets to be on the news. They probably have some charismatic charm, and they're the puppet, and whoever pays the highest amount of money gets to speak the loudest and have the biggest channel and have the biggest mouth.
Yeah.
That's it.
Why does the media lie? Is it money for them? Is it ratings?
Sensationalism sells. Don Henley had a song, Dirty Laundry. If you ever listen to the lyrics of Dirty Laundry, Don Henley, people love other people's dirty laundry. I'm bored. I'd be honest with you. I remember back in the day, those cheesy ass magazines when you check out the Enquirer. I would get those because I thought, oh, look, I'm 20 when I'm doing this, and I'm thinking, I want to look. Yeah, I want to look at this. I want to see what so and so is wearing, and look at that. You know what? It sells. And those cheesy ass magazines wouldn't be there, and these asshole news reporters wouldn't be there if we didn't pay to have them there.
That's true. So we're kind of responsible. Well, so what are the good sources for the people to find the truth?
What's that? You broke up.
I'm sorry. What are good sources for people to find the truth?
Okay, so I'm thinking I heard you say what source for people to find the truth. Is that what you said?
Right.
Okay.
I don't know why it's so blurry. I don't know if the bandwidth is down for us or what. There's something going on. But
you're very good. I can hear me okay, but can you hear me?
Yeah. But okay. You're really smudgy.
See, I can't hear you. Your lips are moving, but I can't hear you. Okay. All right. So what source is there for people to really find the truth? The source he's saying is built in. It's internal. It's in your gut. If it doesn't feel right, don't watch it. And he's saying the higher you keep your vibration, the more you will eliminate the stuff that isn't true. So in other words, I have opted many, many years ago, I don't watch the news. I don't like the news. Now, if there's something I need to know, my husband or my son will give me an alert, like the big things that happen, but I don't routinely watch the news. And when I do watch the news, I watch it with a discerning eye. I say, what feels truthful? So listen, Erik has said to me, by the time 2025 rolls around, what we're doing here, what I do professionally is going to be mainstream. And we're going to have people plugged in to themselves on a deeper level so that they will be discerning about what they let into their homes, their minds, their lives. And it's going to begin to turn and to shift. We've got to get away from this toxicity and this dirty, nasty lying stuff.
Exactly. Okay, last question. Will the truth come out anyway? Will the universe overpower the deception, or is it only based on the vibration of the people, i.e. law of attraction?
So it's very difficult to hear that question. You broke up considerably. I didn't hear it enough to even answer it. Can you type it maybe?
Yeah, let me see. How do I do that?
If I can see the type.
No, that's add. Okay.
Or text it to me?
Yeah, I got it.
Sorry, people. I feel like I should be doing a cabaret thing here while we're on pause for the text. Give me my cane. I'll do the shuffle.
Based on.
You're looking like 3D alien there. The way it's showing up on there.
Okay. There we go.
Where did you send it?
I sent it to Skype.
Oh, how come I don't see it? It says here. Let me see you. You see mine? I said hi.
Yeah, I see yours.
Where's yours?
Oh, wait a minute. I think I just messed up. Hang on.
Okay, more show tunes if I knew any.
Here we go. Okay. Now, I sent it to some random person, I think. Okay.
Will the truth come out anyway? Will the universe overpower the deception, or is it only based on the vibration of people, law of attraction? So will the truth come out anyway? So the first thing Erik says is number one rule, the truth always comes out. Always. If you want proof of that, look back when you stole that 29-cent bottle of nail polish and you thought no one was ever going to know. The truth always comes out. And the thing is, the universe is all powerful, all knowing, and the universe trumps. So the universe, no pun intended, the universe trumps all. The universe is, at the end of the day, all there is the universal energy. We collectively make up pieces of that, but the vibration of the people, the law of attraction, it's a personal, individual thing, he's saying. And collectively, we vibrate at a certain level. And right now, he's saying that we're vibrating at a very low level, he's almost going to use a lying, deceptive level. So will the universe overpower deception? Yes. The short answer is yes.
Okay.
So when people start understanding how powerful their thoughts are, that's when we can begin to change. Okay. So Elisa is letting everyone know that she will include my contact info, and she's saying goodbye for all of us. I feel like I should be doing this, like as the interpreter for us. All right, everybody. Good night. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. Love you.
I love you too.